hopefully you guys will like these cards that I made for you guys. Okay. So let's start with the card sketch. So we're I'll show you the one we're going to make last. But here is, let's see, oops, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my desk the bigger screen. So there you go. So here's the card sketch. So these squares, there's 6 squares and they're 1.5 inches. I'll show you guys the measurements in a second. But so and today, everything I'm showing you is going to be on the last chance list tomorrow. So make sure you look out for your emails tomorrow because, oh, bummer. Because the last chance list is going to go live tomorrow. So what does that mean? It means it's going to show you everything that's retiring. Some items are going to go on sale, some aren't. If you are familiar with Stampin' Up! Or you've been around for a while, you know that color refresh is coming. So some colors are going away, which we're all a little sad about. And then, but we're getting some exciting new colors, which we're all happy about. So some color stuff is going to be going on sale, obviously. Some things at a discount. Some things are already unorderable. Like I know the soft succulent blends no longer. The rich razzleberry ink pad no longer. So if you guys have seen the list of the colors that are going away, why don't you guys let me know which color you're most sad about leaving? Mine will be Pacific Point. It's a blue color. It was the first blue I ever fell in love with. Well, I really like Baja Breeze too, but that's kind of aging myself in the Stampin' Up! World. Yeah, Pacific Point Soft Suede is leaving, and that makes me really sad too. But I know we're getting some amazing colors. I've seen them, so I'm super happy about that. Yeah, so let me know what your color of choice either is or the one that you're really sad about that's leaving. So let's see. Ooh, okay. So there's this card. Oh, hi, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. And then, oh, can't forget to show you the envelope. For all these cards on Monday, I'm doing the envelopes. There's this guy. So like I said before, this is going to be the card sketch. You have 6 squares that are 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. Oh, and I forgot the inside. I have done the insides. So there's that one. Oh, I'm going to show you the stamp sets that I use too. So this guy, these two were made with the Cup of Tea stamp set, which is going away. So if you've been thinking about this one, just know that this one is going away. Like I said, tomorrow, last chance list is coming out. Let's see. So for this guy, the Thanks a Bunch, I used the Celebrate Sunflowers. Right there. This guy's going away. He's retiring. Let's see. This one. Oh, also the sunflower. Know that you are loved for the inside. On the front, it says, take care of yourself. And then I was going to say this ribbon's going, but it's not. That ribbon is staying. Okay. Same card layout. I just did it tent style. And I did the 6 squares. This is Hues of Happiness. And this is going away. Let's see. The stamp set is Happiness Abounds, and this guy is retiring. And the Thanks a Bunch is from the sunflower, right? So there's the inside. Oops, and the envelope. This designer series paper. Oh, loved it. Love it. And then here's another sample. The motorcycle stamp set. This guy is carrying over. Obviously the paper is not, because most of the time, sometimes, but most of the time paper doesn't carry over between different catalogs. And then this Happy Birthday, I used the Happiness Abounds. And then I Know Your Real Age, Good Thing We're Friends. That is occasionally funny. I love this Happy Birthday. It's just kind of chunky enough. And I think this for an anniversary card. Cheers to more years of asking your spouse, what's the password again? Happy anniversary, right? Right. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. So those are the samples. Let me show you the card that we're gonna make. I'm gonna show you one version. So here's this guy. This is from Simply Succulents, and this guy is retiring. But we have the 6 squares, 1.5 inches, right? On top of designer series paper. So basically what you're doing is you're just putting your squares on your paper and then adding a big focal point and then adding a green if you want. You don't have to. And then on the inside. So let's see, how do we need that? Oh, and there's the envelope. All right. Okay. So let's make this card. And we're gonna bump up the succulents just a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of coloring with the blending brushes. Okay. So we have our pale papaya, which is retiring soon. So the reason I'm telling you guys like stuff is retiring, because if you love it and you're like, oh, I love pale papaya, or oh, I love mango melody, and you just love making cards with it, now's the time to buy it, because stuff is going to sell out tomorrow. I think it's going to be a little crazy tomorrow. Things are going to sell out pretty fast, I think. So we have our 4 by 5 1/4 layer, and we're going to add this to the front of our card. Okay, so let's do the measurements real quick. And then we have 6 of these 1.5 by 1.5 squares. And so this is a great way to use up. Hi, Gail. I'm so happy you're here. This is another great way to use up designer series paper. And it's a great way to use up those bits and pieces that you don't really know what to do with. And you could do it different sizes, right? You could do 2 by 2. You could do 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. I just picked 1 1/2 today. So we are going to put these down like so. Oops. And this paper that goes with the desert set in the mini catalog, I've been using it quite a bit. So we're going to pick 6 squares that we just think are going to complement each other. Not that one. Not that one. I want one that's not on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is what I want. Okay. So we're going to add these guys. I kind of lay them out first just to kind of know where I'm going to put them. And then I just kind of go for it. I do know that our image is going to be rather large. So I can space it out a little bit more so that you're seeing more of the designer series paper on the edge, on the outskirts of your image, right? Like this one. And I also kind of put them not straight all the time. So this guy, we're going to kind of do like a little arc. All right. I guess we'll go like this. And then we're going to lay these guys down. So definitely make sure you watch out for your emails tomorrow. I will be sending out an email in the morning. After this, I'm going to create it, but it's going to have lots of information about what is, I'm actually going to put this down a little bit. And I'm not going to put this one on because I'm going to stamp it. That's why. Okay. So this one, let's see, what did I do with the card? So this one right here, I stamped on one of the squares. Okay. So we're going to take our soft succulent. Raise your hand if you're sad that soft succulent's leaving. Oops, I should raise this hand. There we go. I am. Which is kind of funny because I don't really love greens. You guys know that I definitely gravitate towards the blue, but soft succulent, I really like. It must be my desert living. Okay. So we're just going to stamp thanks on the bottom. And then we can add this guy. Like so. We're going to put him kind of straight because we're going to play with the big image. Okay, so there is almost the front of our card. So I wanted to do something a little bit more. Like if you don't want to do, you could just stamp the image and put it on top. And I think this is a very lovely card. But if you want to give it a little bit more color, what I thought we would do is bring in some blends. So we're going to I'm just going to add a little bit of color, and there's really like no rhyme or reason here. I'm just going to, let's see. I'm using Blushing Bride, which is a color that's going away. I'm actually okay with that because I didn't really like this color. Although it works really good for desert scenes. So maybe I should be a little bit sadder that it's leaving. But you guys know when you use your blends that you never want to start on the paper. You want to start on your scratch paper and just kind of go like this. If you start on the paper, chances are you're going to get a harsh line. So we're just bringing in some random color this way. I'm not even doing the whole piece of paper because I know the stamp isn't that big. We're going to do a little bit of Calypso Coral. This guy's really dark. I think I'm going to like wipe some off on my scratch paper so it's not so dark. Like that. Let's see. Yeah. And then we're going to go back to the soft succulent, and I'm going to add it up in here just for some color. So you can dab like so. You can swirl it. And we're going to just add some color up here. Oops. I don't want to touch it too much because I don't want the ink to come off of my fingers. Oops. There we go. Oops. I guess if you push the piece of paper, it will move. All right, that looks good. So now to rinse these guys off, what I do is I just go and run them underwater and just kind of pull the bristles back, and then they rinse off pretty good. They get pretty clean. You can see. And then I just label them. So I don't have one for each color, but maybe one for each like color family: green, orange. So those will have to get rinsed off. Okay. And we're going to stamp the succulent with soft succulent. Imagine that. Okay, I'm just going to dab this on, and we're going to move our paper to make sure that it's going to be in the right spot. We're going to move it kind of down like this. Okay. Like so. We're going to push on it. You want to make sure. The great thing is that, oops, I'm going to press pretty hard. The great thing about this guy is if it doesn't come on all at the first time, you can always pull it up and do it again. Okay. So we're done with that. And let's see. Now, really quick, we're gonna cut this guy out. We're gonna die cut it. We're not fussy cutting, which we could fussy cut, but we have a die, so. And as long as we put it the right way, like so. There we go. I'll roll this through, and then we're going to be almost finished with the card. All right. Okay. So here, I think I might go that way. Cool. I like it. Okay. We're gonna if I have dimensionals around here. We are going to use dimensionals. So you guys let me know, which one do you like better? Do you like the stamped, just stamped, or the blending brush image? Which one do you guys like better? Let me know. So we're going to add this with some dimensionals all around. I can see them. Oh, Gail, you like the blending brush? Yeah, I wanted kind of a basic one, just like if you wanted to, you know, stamp and go. But this blending brush gives it a little bit more. You could also use your daubers if you wanted to. You could color the whole thing with blends. It's you know, when it came out, I loved it, and then it got kind of pushed to the back of the bookcase. Is that the way I wanted it? I think so. Okay, there's that. And then, oh, Yolanda, you like the blending brushes too? Yeah. And then let's put some bling, because why not? Ooh, my little glue thing is very long. These little sequins, let's see, we're gonna go like this. Maybe we'll put a moon. Did you guys see the moon last night? So last night? Yeah, last night. It was out super early. It was like really high up. Okay, there we go. And then, let's see. Oh, I didn't bring any paper. I don't have anything for the inside. But, well, I need a bunch of thank you cards. So it's going to be a thank you card, obviously, because it says thanks. But, so yeah, that is our card. I would love to see if you guys try this I don't even know what to call it, like 6 square layout. Yeah, post a picture of it and let's share our ideas. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will, like I said, be sending out emails tomorrow for the last chance sale. And there might be a link for this video and some pictures on the dimensionals in that video or in the email too. So hopefully everybody is having a great Monday, great start of your week, and I will see you guys all later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.